What's up, everyone? George Lehman here with MuscleMasochist.com at Lift More Fitness in the middle of the night for the millionth time. I wanted to answer a question I get asked a couple times, a few times a month probably. Not that often, but I think most people just don't ask. So when I write programs, what I recommend for programs is the volume different for naturals versus unnaturals. Okay, so my opinion on how much volume natural lifters should be using. Quite a bit, you know what I mean? Actually quite a bit. Natural lifters actually can handle more volume than lifters on drugs, if you ask me. I'm not talking about growth hormone or something that might like help your joints and stuff recover. Natural lifters usually can't lift as much. It's not as much wear and tear on their body. And they don't have to worry about getting dried out from taking Tren and Winstrol or some shit like that. Like many people have to worry about. They start getting joint and tendon pain and stuff from the stuff that they're using, and then they can't actually lift as much. And not only that, but they gain size and strength faster, and it leads to just basically increased rates of immobility. So they start getting hurt more often with, more painful joints and stuff like that. Natural lifters can actually increase how much they can handle per workout and even in frequency. The more you train, the more you can train. If you train all the time, you probably don't even get sore anymore. If you squat once a week, you probably get sore. The people that squat every day and stuff like that, Bulgarian training methods and stuff, they probably live with some mild soreness, but you probably get more sore squatting one day a week than they do after multiple months of having trained that way. Your body just adjusts to whatever you've been doing. Just like the first workout you squat, you might get really winded doing a set of 5. The 5th workout, you might not get winded at all on a set of 10. So I mean, like, it all comes down to whatever you condition yourself to. And you can condition yourself to doing more volume, more frequency, more weights for that matter. Isn't that really what we're doing? We're conditioning ourselves to lift heavier, to be stronger and stuff. So what do I think natural lifters should be doing? What's the difference in a training program from a natural lifter versus an unnatural? Natural lifters have to do more to get less results, and they probably should be doing more volume and more frequency than someone on drugs who's far stronger, lifts, twice as much even as some of these other lifters. You have someone that deadlifts 800 pounds versus 400 pounds. Who's gonna be able to train and recover more often? Who's gonna be at more risk of injury? And who's probably gonna be the natural and unnatural one, So that is my opinion. A lot of volume for natural lifters. I pretty much believe people should be doing more or less as much volume as they can safely handle without getting aches and pains and injuries and stuff like that. Typically, the more work you can do, almost the better, assuming that your diet and everything else is in line for that. I've never done more volume on bodybuilding exercises and seen decreased growth from it as long as I had all my other factors in line. That doesn't mean that you couldn't take it to some extreme where you actually start to harm yourself, but I mean, what kind of a disclaimer do I have to put on this? Don't do 100 sets of bench press followed by 100 sets of flies for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week because you want to be Ronnie Coleman. I mean, if you were going to do 3 sets of flies, 6 sets probably would only be better. That's what I mean. So that's my opinion. More volume, more frequency typically. That doesn't mean squat fucking 4 times a week. It does mean you could and probably would get good results if you're a natural lifter and are relatively new to training. You certainly could. But it starts to affect other things negatively, so I usually don't. It starts to make it harder to train deadlifts. It starts to make it harder to train bench and stuff. It starts to take away from your recovery ability for your back and all the other exercises that you want to also improve on. But that's another video for another time. Natural lifters, a lot of volume. Good amount of frequency. You can handle a lot more than you think. And if you don't think you can handle it, try handling it for a while and watch your body adapt to it. As always, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out MuscleMasochist.com for approved products, apparel, online coaching, programs, and stuff like that. And stay tuned for more.